Good morning, YouTube, and welcome to my channel. My name is April, and I am a part-time seller on Poshmark, Mercari, eBay, and sometimes Facebook Marketplace. So today I want to do a ship with me video. It's been a while since I put out a video. I thought I'd have more time this summer, but it's ended up being very, very busy. So I am a mom of 5, and I have a full-time ELA job, which gives me the opportunity to have summers off. And I thrift just because I love to. It's really therapeutic, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have so much time to work on my YouTube channel this summer. And instead we ended up doing some projects here around the house, so it's been very busy. We just finished tiling half of our kitchen this weekend. So this weekend I did end up selling on Poshmark and then one sale on Mercari. So I'm just looking at my paper here. I have 13 sales on Poshmark. And this, I do ship 3 times a week. So this would be after I shipped Saturday morning. So this doesn't include any sales from Saturday morning. So Saturday morning on till yesterday. I had 13 sales on Poshmark and 1 on Mercari. So 14 total sales. My total gross was $336. And the amount that I'm taking with me from that after fees and shipping discounts is $254.49. So that is about $18.18 that I'm making per item, and $15 is just where I like to be. So that's pretty much my sales model. So I'm just going to be shipping these items with you. I'll let you know where I got them, how much I paid if I remember, and how much I made on each item. And I'm gonna try not to say too much. I guess that's it. So we'll start with this men's weatherproof vintage sweater. This is a great cable or open knit sweater. This was given to my fiance as a gift for Christmas. He took the tags off and then he never actually wore it. So there you go. And it sold for $20. And we kind of back up for a minute because I did send a lot of offers last weekend. I came back from vacation. That's the other thing I did a lot of this summer, was traveling because of last summer not being able to. So when I got back from vacation, I did send a lot of offers to try to start clearing out for summer. And I sold 48, I had 48 sales on 48 items, I guess, not sales, on Sunday of last week. So I did sell quite a bit of my inventory, not quite a bit, but a lot of inventory last week. I currently have around 1,500 items in my closet, and I tend to sell probably about, right now during summer, maybe between 60 and 80 items a week. So I'm just packaging it with paper that I got at on Amazon. This is exactly what McThriftsy does for packaging. I know some people just go ahead and put their item right in the bag and save on packaging, and I think that's great as well. Like I said, thrifting is supposed to be kind of therapeutic for me, and doing this whole process is supposed to be. So I don't know, this is kind of what helps me settle. So there's that. And I do have the label maker, so I just write on the back what the item is, and then I print the labels then right on the back. So that I sold for $20. I did give a shipping discount of $150. Like I said, I sent out offers. Again, last weekend I had, and then again this weekend I did. I didn't make as many sales this weekend though. And Posh took $4, so I made $14.50 on that item. All right, moving right on. So that item didn't cost me a penny because it was a gift. This is a really interesting cutout leather top. It is vintage by Armani Collezione. And I bought this last summer. When I really started thrifting was when COVID hit, is when I really started investing more time. And I got this on an online thrifting group called Quarantine Buy and Thrift, which you can still go there if you're looking for inventory and check it out. I paid on average, I ordered so much, thousands and thousands, probably $10,000 last summer to invest to really kickstart this business of mine. I had been selling before that, but I really didn't have a lot of inventory. It was more things that were out of my own closet. And that was for a trip for my daughter. I forgot to put my thank you sticker on the last one. So this sold for $18, and there was no shipping discount on that. And the Posh fees were $3.60, so I made $14.40, and I paid $16 for that, or $6 on average. 16, what's wrong with me? For those items. So that's item number 2. I think I had that listed at 30. The offers I sent were 40% off and $5.95 shipping. Mostly because I just want to move some stuff out before school starts. School starts here in New York on Wednesday. Today's Monday, so Wednesday, and I just wanted to move some stuff. I still have quite a bit of inventory that I purchased at the beginning of summer. I mean, I don't have a pile like a lot of people I see. I have everything hanging, but it's still quite a bit, and so I wanted to move some stuff out to make some room before school started, and I'm really busy. So this next item is a 100% linen fedora by Stacy Adams. I picked this up for $1 at my local thrift store. I just realized I was thinking there, that's why I paused. I said I made $254.49. That is without my cost of goods, by the way, so I'll have to add that in before we leave today. That'll probably bring me down to about $200. So actually, I don't know what I was thinking, why I didn't add that. Wow. Anyway, I do not know what's going on with me. This Thailand job this past weekend has got me going. I made the box, put the box together. I did put this in plastic. It is linen. This is a great little hat. Got it at my local Salvation Army. And then I'm just going to put a little paper underneath it. And then put a bigger thank you sticker on it. And that is what I watched McThriftsy do in her videos. I liked it, so I copied her. No reinventing the wheel around here. I watch a lot of YouTubers. That is how I learned a lot from other people. I still watch YouTube. Actually, I was just watching Lori Tata this morning as I was pulling all this inventory. Okay, so I sold that. I think I said I sold that for $20. No shipping discount. Posh took $4, and my profit was $16. So I know I paid $1 for that. So, okay. Next item is a Stella & Dot. It's called the Gia Coil Bracelet. It's a super pretty bracelet. I love selling Stella & Dot. It is a pretty good seller. If you go to my closet, you'll see I've sold a lot. By the way, if you want to check out my closet, it's at Teaching for Tips. And I don't know why I just put that sticker on there. I cut the paper down to wrap things. I don't always wrap jewelry. Like last weekend when I was shipping like 60 sales, I did not wrap the jewelry. I just put the sticker right on the bag because I had so many things coming back from vacation to ship. If you are interested in finding out more about what you should do when you are on a longer vacation, say more than 3 days, you can check out Becky Park's video. She made a video on that, which I watched before I went on this longer vacation to Maine. There's my thank you sticker. And what I do with jewelry like this, not all jewelry, but jewelry like that, is I put it in a bubble mailer and then I fold it 2 times just to give it added protection. You can actually fold this part up too, but then you just have to tape it. I sold that bracelet for $18. This was part of my 40% off sale that I was telling you about. I sent a bulk offer with Posh's new feature. And it did have a shipping discount of $2.46, which would be $4.99 shipping. Posh fees were $3.60, so I made $12. So there it is. That bracelet should have sold for higher, but like I said, I was clearing out inventory. I sell a lot of jewelry. I love selling jewelry. I really do. It's easy to photograph. It stores well, especially if you're limited space. I get my jewelry on Goodwill, the Goodwill site, the auction site, goodwill.org, I think it is. This next item was this men's chukka boots by Steve Madden. I have sold almost all of my men's shoes. So men's shoes do really well for me. I think I have, I'm looking over here, 3 pair left. I mean, I know that doesn't mean anything to you, but for me, that was stacked pretty high. So everything that I've had for men's shoes has really sold. Shoes are a great seller. Okay, I'm gonna take these out of the box for a minute here. Usually I wrap the shoes together, but because these are a larger size, I'm gonna wrap them individually. These ended up selling for $27. This was part of that sale I was just mentioning. But what happened was the offer, actually no, it was not part of that sale, lied. These were listed and somebody sent me an offer for $25, I think. And then the offer actually ended up expiring because I started using a feature that sends an offer to every single liker, because that's what I do, but it takes a lot of time. So this will do it for me instead of using a Posh VA. This is called Posher VA, I think, and it is an extension on your Chrome app. So as long as your computer is open, then you can use this app, or not, you can use it. You will be using it. It will be working for you. And it was a lot cheaper than having a virtual assistant. So there's one of the shoes. So the offer had expired because I hadn't even noticed it. And then I was going back through all of my offers just to see if I'd missed anything, because if you can set that Posher VA up to share your closet. You can set it up to share other people's items if they share yours. You can set it up to do bulk offers. There's a lot of options for it. But anyway, I had it set up to send offers, and I had it set up to share other people's closets if they shared mine. And so I missed some stuff. I knew I'd missed some stuff. So anyway, I saw these shoes, and I did counter at just 27. I figured the offer had already expired, so, and he accepted. So they sold for 27. I know I got these at my local Salvation Army. I want to say I paid $4. There was no shipping discount. Posh fees $5.40. So I made $21.60. Back up the $5 or $4. So I made $17.60 on these. And that was that. Okie dokie. All right. These little croc ballet flats, I did have to wash them. I got these for $1 at a church thrift store that I'd never been to. I took my 2 younger girls. They are 10 and 8. I didn't really get a lot because I probably got like 10 things, and I paid $8, I think, and like 50 cents. So it was about $1 each. I got a couple cool Victoria's Secret items I haven't sold. These have been listed for about a month. And like I said, I paid about $1. These sold for $16 on an offer that I sent with a shipping discount for $5.95. Posh fees were $3.20, so I made $11.30. And like I said, I paid $1 for these. Crocs are a pretty good sale. They're fairly quick. I don't have a box for these. I'm gonna have to set this aside. I forgot to make a box. Oopsie. So actually, I'll just grab a box. Crocs are a quick seller. You're not going to make a bundle unless they're new, but they do all right. My daughters love Crocs right now. We have 5 kids at the house, by the way, if you were wondering. And that's our world. School starts this week. We went on vacation and went school clothes shopping in Maine at Kittery, the Kittery outlets. I bought a lot of my back to school clothing on Poshmark because that's where I like to shop to support fellow Poshers. It was a very relaxing vacation. The only day that we really went to spend a bunch of money was that first day we got there. We stayed in New York. We did all the things. We went to Goldenrod. got taffy. I saw Portland Head Lighthouse, you know, all the things. Okay. It was a girls' trip, so it was just my youngest, or all 4 girls. We have 1 boy as well. Okay. So I was just talking about the Salvation Army that I bought those Crocs at, that I got in a couple of Victoria's Secret things. This is something that I got there, this Victoria's Secret blazer. This I sold on an offer. They offered to me $28. After Posh fees of $5.60, I made $22.40. Again, it was about $1. This did have a couple spots I had to get out, but they were not big spots. I used alcohol and water to get them out, and it worked great. I use alcohol and water to get a lot of stains out, just regular rubbing alcohol. Out of wool and silk. I know a lot of people are afraid to do that, but I've had no issues at all. There have been a couple times that obviously the stain won't come out, and I've had to try using like other things, which I use Grandma's Secret Stain Remover, I think it's called, and just put a little tiny bit with some water and then apply it to the stain if it's on silk. Use cold water and just don't scrub it. You want to kind of blot. I buy a lot from ThredUp. The rescue boxes and a lot of those things have stains. I had a significant number of items that had stains the last box I got. So, all right, there's that. So the next item is a bundle. It's the only bundle that I had. A bundle of 3 items, 2 dresses and a pair of shorts. So let's go ahead and grab those. I gotta grab them here from my rack that's hanging. Okay. So the first item is this Lulu's dress. I got this at a, it was a church thrift store, but it was during a community-wide garage sales that I found this church thrift store, so I bought that. I want to say I paid $7 for it. It was a little bit more than I expected. They didn't have any prices at this store. I was surprised by how much it was, because usually they're really inexpensive where we live. And then this Ronnie Nicole dress was given to me to resell, so I didn't pay anything for it. And then these really adorable UMG shorts. I think these are UMG. Band of Gypsies, sorry. These are lined. They are absolutely adorable. These I got last summer on that buy sell website, on Facebook website. Wow. Okay, I do not edit these videos because I don't know how. So all these crazy things that I'm saying that don't make any sense, you know, they're going to be in the video. So, and if you're watching this video, it's probably because you are a lot like me, and you also say things and then you're like, oh, what did I just say? Like, huh? Like, who? Anyway, and I'm an ELA teacher. I better get it together before school starts in 2 days. The person had bundled these items. Oh no, I'm seeing a tiny, tiny spot right now. It is tiny, however, and I know it will come out. It's just a little bit of dirt. I don't know if you'll be able to see it because my camera's not great. I am going to need to clean that. So I'm going to set that aside. I'm glad I saw that. I did not see that before. I know this dress is perfect because I know the person who sent it to me and gave it to me to sell. All of the clothing was immaculate. Okay, so I'll just package these 2, and then I'll have to go upstairs. I'm in my basement, and clean that before I ship that today. So I do USPS pickup, and they pick up around like 2 o'clock. So it does give me some time today. If I get another sale today, and for some reason I have time, like I'm not working right now, so if I can get to shipping it, I will add it to this shipment. My USPS guy is so awesome. I give him gifts a couple times a year just to say thank you. Just Tim Hortons gift cards for coffee. Hopefully he drinks coffee. It's one of my favorite things, so I figure maybe it's his too. I don't know. Got my coffee. I'm gonna take a sip actually. It is chilly here in New York today, so I have this sweater on. It was in the 90s, and I know it was like that around the country. It's been like crazy, the weather. It's kind of scary actually. I guess I'm just gonna put these in a bag, and then I will put the label right inside the bag so that I'm ready for sending it later. I do think all 3 will fit in a bag. Okay, I'll just set that aside. Put the label right in there with the items. Okay, sorry about that one. So anyway, those sold for, I sent them an offer for $50 with discounted shipping of $5.95, and they accepted. So Posh fees were $10. So I made $38.50. And like I said, I think that dress was $7. Those shorts, I came from that quarantine thrift buy and sell group, which was on average $6. So I spent $7 and $6, $13. I made about $25 on that sale. You know, if it's a bundle sale, I don't mind giving a little bit better of a price. And right now, especially, I'm trying to clear things out. So it's fine for me to have only made $25 on that. I do like to move things. I think more sales make more sales. It's kind of like my mantra. Okay, this Brighton Kazuri bracelet is next. I bought on Goodwill site, I had mentioned previously, a lot of jewelry. Some of it was Brighton. I would say about a half of it. I think that my average cost of goods was $4 an item shipped. I do not like to pay more than $5 an item, and I will not pay more than $5 or more if it is a lot of earrings. Okay, so earrings I don't find sell as much. So I like to look for Juicy Couture, J. Crew, Leah Sophia, or not Leah Sophia, excuse me, not Leah Sophia. J. Crew, Kate Spade, Michael Kors, Betsy Johnson. Those are some of the labels I look for. Kendra Scott. It's hard to get Kendra Scott at a reasonable price on that Goodwill site, by the way. But if you're buying for yourself, it's a good place too. So then I put my label on here. I sold that for $18. There was no shipping discount. I think I had it listed for $25. It had some wear on it. I made $14.40, so back out my $4. I made $10 on that one. Okay. A little over halfway. Okay. Next item is cleats. So if you are a mom like me, you know sometimes getting cleats is not easy for your kids. All of our children play sports. 4 of them are playing soccer right now. The other is track. And I bought these cleats from Salvation Army for my daughter, but they are way too big. I thought they might be close. They're 6.5s. She may fit in them next year, but I decided I would put them on just to see what happened, because when I looked up comps, they were really good. And these sold for $40. This is a great time right now of year to sell cleats because there aren't a lot in stores. My friend actually just reached out to me yesterday asking me if I had any little girl size 2 cleats because there was only 1 pair left in the store. So I sold those for $40, which is fabulous. I paid $7 for them, but they were literally in like new condition. And I did give a shipping discount on these of $1.50. Posh fees $8, so I have $40 that I made. Obviously, I'm not doing math. $9.50 minus $40, $30.50. So clearly my numbers are off, and I apologize for that. I said I was ELA and not math, so hopefully you'll forgive me. I made this YouTube channel mostly because I really super appreciated the people who are making YouTube videos. I'm not trying to like make money off this. This is just because I learn best from other people, and I think that if somebody can learn from me, I am happy to return the favor of all of the people that I've learned from, including especially Nicole Wills. If you don't follow Nicole Wills, you should, on YouTube. Her YouTube channel is Soul Inspired Seller. Another favorite of mine is Thrift Fish. can't think of her name off the top of my head, but I love her videos. Lori Tata, Lori's Boston Found. The Grateful Queen. Just some of the ones I love. Thriftsy, I think I've mentioned a couple times. Okay, this Banana Republic long sleeve blouse in a snake pattern came from a ThredUp 200 pound, I think it is a 200 pound rescue, and my average cost of goods was like $2.47. This was sold on an offer. Oh, actually no, this was not sold on an offer. Somebody offered me $14. I think I had it listed for like 22 or 23. I looked up comps, that seemed reasonable. They offered me 14, and honestly, like I said, I was just trying to clear stuff out, so I took it. I might have countered before, but I mean, sometimes like I said, I think that if you make sales, you make sales. So I just accepted it. I mean, I made $11.05. I paid $2.47. It's not a terrible sale. Obviously wish I would have made more, but tops I don't think do great, personally. That's one thing that I learned. I'm trying not to carry as many tops and be very selective about the tops I do carry. Okay. This next item I sold twice. The first time I accidentally said it was Eileen Fisher. When I went to package it, I noticed it was Lafayette 148. If you can see that, my light situation's not great. It is a wool blazer. Well, it isn't. It's like an open blazer. It has like little hidden snaps, I guess you'll call it, or cardigan. It's lightweight enough that you could wear it as a cardigan or a jacket. What do they call those? Shackets. So I sold it to this woman, and I had Eileen Fisher in the listing, and then when I went to package it, I was like, oh my gosh, how did I screw that up? So I messaged the woman, the buyer, and I just explained, I'm so sorry. I had this listed as Eileen Fisher, but it's actually Lafayette 148, and it's still a really fabulous brand, but it's not the brand that you thought. Do you still want it? And she did not get back to me. So I waited, I think probably like a day and a half, and then I messaged her again, and she didn't get back to me. So I felt that the wisest thing to do would be to cancel the sale. And then she got back to me yesterday and said she was so sorry, she hadn't seen the message, and that she still wanted it. So I shared it to her closet, and I said, the new listing, because I relisted it, and I just said, just go ahead and offer what you had previously offered, and I'll accept. And she did, and voila. So I sold that for $30. I got this from last summer, like 14 Thrift Buy and Sell Group. I've already mentioned multiple times where my average cost of goods is about $6. When I was buying from that group, I really didn't know what I was doing, to be honest. I had just started. I had sold previously because I'd sold items out of my own closet to raise money for trips, but I had never really went avidly to purchase to sell, so I was pretty clueless about what would sell. That sold for $30, Posh fee $6. I made $24, so that's pretty good. Okay, so I just listed these Lucky Brand corduroy pants. They're great, and they are a size 10. Have a little zip at the bottom, and they sold. They're called the Lolita Skinny. Great color for fall. Beautiful color. I may have kept them if they're my size. They sold on an offer. I had them listed for 28. Somebody offered 18, and I accepted. When I list something for 28, my goal is to sell it for at least 20. So she had 18. So it's like, am I gonna counter for $2? It's just crazy to do that, I think. To lose a sale for $2, which after Posh fees is less than $2. So I just accepted. And Posh fees were $3.60, so I made $14.40. So I would have made $16. I would have made $1.60 more if I had not countered. If I had counted, I mean. All right, my last item is from Mercari. This sold on an offer for $19. It is a Wild Fox Just Charge It sweatshirt. It's an extra small, but it's definitely a loose fit. It is in a beautiful condition. I got this from that quarantine thrift buy and sell group I was mentioning. I have sold, I would say, probably 80% of that inventory, which is pretty good. Some of the stuff, when I got it, it was stained or was unfortunately not in the condition it was mentioned. Some stuff I actually did have to bring to Salvation Army, but not very much. I just redonated it or I threw it away. So, as you know, Mercari, you cannot, well, you can ship in first class, but I think, right? Yeah. I always just choose the cheapest. Or not first class, priority. I always choose first class. Whew. Wow. So, I have a separate bag to ship these in. I do use all the USPS free items for priority. These bags I get on Amazon. They're one of the cheaper bags, but they're still cute. They say thank you in all the languages. Not all the languages, but some of the languages. And then you have to, unfortunately, tape your label on. So that sold for $19. Fees on Mercari a little less. So they were $2.75. So I made $16.25. So that's basically what it would be if I'd sold it on Poshmark for $20. So that's done. So that is it. I did make a mistake in my math, like I'd mentioned before. So I have a pen here. I could probably do it very quickly. So I have to take away $9. So just take away 10. $2.45, and then I had 14 items. My average cost of goods is $4. So I actually did not make 245 or 254 is what I said at the beginning. That's not true. What did I actually make after cost of goods? Doing some math by hand. Forgive me. I made $189 this weekend. So that's all right. I'm fine with that. That's basically where I'm at as a part-time seller. This weekend, like I said, was really busy. I did not have time to put into reselling, taking pictures, any of that stuff. So I will take $189. So I hope you enjoyed the thrift with me video. Hope you enjoyed all of my silly mistakes, and have a lovely day. Happy thrifting. And for anybody out there who is in the path of the storm in New Orleans, in that area in Louisiana, stay safe. All right. Thanks, everybody. Hey, subscribe, okay? If you followed me all this way, thanks. Bye.